Oh my god. The last thing you want is for Alice to be out there in the world of faceless men and apparently overweight neats. Not a problem. Yeah, alright everybody, welcome to the Indie Showcase with the Birdman. I am said Birdman. This here is Fatal Countdown, and the best way I can describe this to you is 60 seconds. This is a post-apocalyptic, I guess zombies are involved to some degree as well, but a hardcore survival game where a lot of tough decisions have to be made, a lot of tough choices have to be made. You have to go out and scavenge for food, deal with looters and bandits and marauders and vagrants and anything else that might want to inflict harm upon you. Take what is yours, your food, your resources, perhaps even your animu waifus.
City emergency announces at 3:28 p.m. a serious fire broke out in Biochemical in our city suburbs. It was suspected that an unknown chemical agent had been leaked. Please do not go outside for the time being.
You had yet to recover from the sudden emergency announcement when your cell phone suddenly rang. Your cell phone displayed that brother was the caller. You know that guy, that brother? Quick, go to the safe house we made. Oh, what's wrong, brother? What happened? The city you're staying in is going to be dangerous. I'll go there and... Before he finished talking, it suddenly turned into noise. Looking at the phone as the signal was suddenly cut, slightly felt uneasy. Speaking of which, look at this guy over here living. This is the life right here. Look at this dude. Oh. Goodness God. 3 mysterious guys in protection clothes pushed open the door and entered. Yo, what is this, 999 or what? They grabbed my arms and installed an electronic bracelet on my wrist when I was dumbfounded. One of them held a machine and engraved a QR code on your arm. Those series of events made you scared and angry. I would probably say so. What are you doing to me, dog? You've apparently tattooed me without my discretion. We are the official Biochemical Prevention and Control Department. Please cooperate with us for a safety check. We need to check whether there's any other members in your family. Hey, this is my house. I'm gonna sue you for illegal house trespassing. The 2 mysterious guys walked around, rushed inside, and checked all the spaces. Please remember the following sentences. There is a virus plague out there. Please stay at home and don't go out there. There's nothing necessary. While saying that, the mysterious guy pointed at the pattern on my arm. These will be your future credentials. Meanwhile, your old ID card will be invalid. When the mysterious guy pointed again at the bracelet around my wrist, your ID and essential info will be recorded here. You can check it yourself later. At that time, the 2 guys who went to check your room returned and nodded to the mysterious guy who stood by the door. Thank you for your cooperation in the safety check. If you want to file a complaint, you can call our department. Bullshit. After several hours, I prepared the luggage I had to bring. Suddenly, there was a loud bang outside. It was gunfire. What happened? Someone shooting in the city? It'd be like an everyday occurrence to me here, so I probably wouldn't be like too surprised about it. I could probably see it though. Me here in the hood? Oh, gunfire again? Yeah, imagine that. The gunfire sounds made me suspicious. No, I must go now. My planet needs me. By the way, I'm also very impressed with the translation so far. This doesn't feel like a hack job machine translation. It actually feels like, yo, there's some effort here. So, kudos to that. I couldn't believe my own eyes when I saw the city in flames. There were people wailing and screaming everywhere. I brought my luggage and headed towards the safety room to avoid the chaotic crowds. Not sure why none of the firefighters, policemen, riot control department appeared, as if the government suddenly disappeared from the city. It was simply a nightmare. Without any restriction, people started attacking each other to get supplies. Why did it become like this? Fear had crawled up my spine. There were non-stop sounds of gunfire and people falling to the ground one by one. The army also started a surprise attack, but it was obviously an open use of force rather than pure suppression. Screams kept coming along with gunfire sounds. What followed after was dead. People started killing each other just for a bit of bread. Alright everybody, so I'm going to skip the tutorial and let's just get to it here. This is going to be essentially our main UI going forward. This is normally you'd have like the family members in 60 seconds and you assign them things to do and whatever. Here, similar concept. We have strength to begin with, which will let us fortify our base, defend against raider attacks going forward. Mission is actually kind of like leading us down the main story. One of the things that we have to do is rescue Alice, who happens to be our childhood friend. Considering everything's going on, we're a bit worried about her. So, location of her would be industrial area, first floor, apparently. And we'll get an extra companion, which will give us more action powers going forward, but it also means we have to now give her food as well, so we'll have to spend a bit more food. So, more actions, but more food that we're going through. We apparently have a crowbar. And that's about it. It's a crowbar, huh? So let's go out. Apparently our girl's in the industrial area. Should we go there immediately, you're saying? No. Not just yet. I mean, we're just gonna be there, right? But let's see about maybe getting some supplies first. Check out the slum area instead. Yes, alright, I'll figure it out. Thank you. Yeah, So, first floor, combat power, 55. We could hang here. What does it say my total combat strength 55? I have 65, dog. I got the crowbar. What about business area? Oh, a lot of food here, huh? A katana as well? Well, business area seems pretty good for food, to be honest with you. Oh, hospital. I just wanted to see what they offered. You came to the hospital, that place was very deserted, so it wouldn't attract any attention either. You came to that place in search for some medicine. However, as soon as you stepped in, what you saw was beyond your expectation. A man wearing a terrifying pig head helmet walked up to you. Hello, I'm the director here. Is there anything you need? Oh yeah, I'm sure this dude is the director. Yes. All right. So we could come here for medicine and dialogue. I imagine there's probably going to be more to the story down the line, right? We ain't buying this. Let's go to the business area then and see about just getting some food to start off with. And then if we get some food, we could probably hopefully get our girl afterwards. So, first floor. You were searching for supplies, seeing if there was anything you could bring back home. At that time, there were footsteps and electromagnetic sounds. I don't think my crowbar would be too useful against these guys. What was that noise? A small team appeared not far away. Each person had a gun in their hand. The equipment and clothes they had made them look like soldiers, but something felt wrong. Come forward and ask to be rescued? Are you mine? No. Hi, dog. There are no traces in Area 3. There's also no traces in Area 6. Keep searching, copy. Really, this place was cleaned up long ago. Who would stay here? Alright, don't complain. Just finish the mission and they'll give us lots of rewards back there. But boss, our quota may not be completed. There were really fewer and fewer people. That's right. We've caught everyone that can be easily caught. The rest are all sly. I've only grabbed 5 people in the past 2 days. From what they mean, it sounds like they're searching for survivors. But it doesn't seem like they want to rescue us. They're saying that they want to catch us and get some reward for that. But they do seem to know something. You realize that these people might have clues that get to the core of the mystery. The team walked deeper into the mall. You got the chance to leave, but you hesitated a bit. What to do if I follow them? I may be able to hear more info. But it's such a huge risk. If I could take their walkie-talkie, I'd be able to hear many info in secret. In the end, you thought that it was better to be on the safe side and decided to leave that place. Okay, so, we do have random encounters as well. And I like how the world went to hell, and immediately there's now evil cultists out there, and fugitives. Either way, luckily we're stronger. Not sure where I got that Uzi from, but we'll just call it a default animation. Yo! Let's go. I have a feeling this might be stronger than our crowbar. Okay, so supplies. Katana is 55. Let's go. Hey, my friend, you're no longer needed? Now do we go for a girl, you're saying? Yes. I think we do now. And it said she was on the first floor, allegedly, right? Why does it say 65 over here? I'm at 110. You know what? Never trust that. Only trust what I do with the base, apparently. The entry and exit checkpoints were wide open, and the once prosperous industrial area was empty. The lights from high above illuminated that area. Perhaps it hadn't been out of order for a long time. The power system hadn't stopped functioning. With the help of lights, I could see a passage blocked by various vehicles covered with strange graffiti and dried bloodstains everywhere. Seeing how the industrial area turned out so shabby, I couldn't help feeling shaken. No. I can't back down. Alice is still waiting for me. Thinking of Alice in my mind, I suppressed the uneasiness in my heart. I followed to cover up various objects and searched deeply towards the southwest. Alice was a girl that grew up with me since I was a little kid. We were close. She came to the industrial area for an internship during college, but we lost contact after the chaos. When I realized the possibility of losing Alice, I understood that she was not only a friend to me. Alice was just a weak girl who was loved by her family. She must be fine in such a time. I would like to find her and leave this place with her. Oh my god. The last thing you want is for Alice to be out there in the world of faceless men and apparently overweight neats. Hey, you piece of trash. You're the shitty manager. The young man dressed as a guard cursed angrily at the fat man in rag clothes. Oh, I guess he's not a neat after all. Either way. Same phenotype. Sorry, brother. I didn't expect Alice, that bitch, to be so sly. I opened my eyes widely in surprise. Would there be such a coincidence? I found Alice's clue right after I arrived. She's now hiding in the archives room and can't come out. The door of the archives room is made of steel plates. What should I do? Oh, fuck. If we really can't break in, go get a cutting machine and destroy it by force. But brother, cutting machine will create so much noise. Well, what do we do if it attracts other people? As the two walked away, I could no longer the dialogue after that. I guess hear the dialogue after that. I mean, that's fine. It's missing a word. It's not like actually bad translation. Knowing that Alice is in danger, I wanted to jump out and kill those two bastards. But I would highly probably lose when facing two people at the same time. I mean, I just fought a cultist and a rioter or whatever earlier. I think we're fine. Alice was safe for the time being. I needed to prepare if I wanted to eliminate two people at the same time. I mean, here we're fighting three people at one go. Luckily for us, we're up to 110 now, so not a problem. Well, steel, rusty iron, and hemp rope, which should be for fortifying our base, so I've reached my limit for today. I must rest. Attention to all citizens. Riots are breaking out in the city and terrorists are carrying out indiscriminate acts. All citizens out there, please evacuate as soon as possible. The stadium has been converted into a temporary shelter. The sound of broadcasts resounded through the streets and alleys. Even if you were on a remote street, you could also clearly hear the citywide broadcast. The government's still functioning. But why weren't there any government personnel to stop the riot? Feels like the whole thing is very mysterious. Should I go to the safety center? The safe house was indeed safe, but the so-called safety center from the broadcast also sounded tempting. At the time, most citizens had already rushed to the safety center. Would Alice go to the safety center? I should be able to see many familiar people there, right? When you come to the safe house door, you started hesitating. However, brother told me not to go out from the safe house. Be careful to listen to the sounds outside the safe house. The terrorists are carrying out indiscriminate acts. Other than the broadcast sound, you seem to hear something else.
Who are you guys? Let me go. Are you bringing me to... Let me go, no!
Although the woman's was very soft and was mixed in with the broadcast sound. Oh, her voice, I guess, was kind of soft in the recording we're hearing. But you could still feel her screaming with all of her strength, furious and desperate. Desperation. Okay. Now we're starting to break down a little bit, huh? That voice, it shouldn't be far. You didn't plan on going out and help that woman. Or at that time, it was already difficult for you to protect yourself.
Who the heck are you?
You stuck your ears by the window, trying hard to hear the ruckus outside. But in the end, the woman's voice was covered by the broadcast. All citizens should yaya. Mixed with the woman's desperate screams, it somehow felt absurd. It isn't safe either out there. I better stay here and watch first. Yeah, so we're not going over there. Okay, let's, we're good to cut, yeah, we're good. So, industrial area thinking? I mean, if she's on the first floor... Ooh, there's a crossbow here. I think we're still fine. Let's go back to it. Search in progress. Oh, we got the crossbow too. Yo! What is up with this luck I'm getting here? What's a crossbow at? 80? Let's go. Boost successful. Safety room protection level 1. Oh, it doesn't take up an action too. Perfect. Alright. So 15 food, 15 supplies. What's the next one at? Oh wow. Generator, wires, and circuit board. I don't think we got any of that. Let's do the slum. The first time you came to slum area, the miserable situation was beyond your imagination. The surrounding environment looked like a garbage dump and the air was filled with mixed smells. You could even see some bones that didn't belong to animals in some corners. Thinking of the riots in the streets before, I wonder if the riots caused that scene. Or if it was just like that.
What are you doing? This is my food. Let go.
You heard a woman scream. It was nearby, so you went to take a look. Here we go. After 2 days of preparation, I arrived there wearing equipment and holding a weapon. The harsh sound of the cutting machine cutting the door spread throughout the industrial area. Hurry up, cut the door open faster. Let's catch that chick and leave. Bro, I'm doing it faster. Shut up. If you were to catch the intern girl in your factory, would we cutting the door here? The guard cursed the fat factory manager. Even the cutting machine noise couldn't cover up his voice. I hid at the corner of the corridor and stared closely at them as they cut the door. The closer they were to success, the easier it would be for them to let their guard down and for me to catch them off guard. Alice, you better behave and come out. There's chaos everywhere now. Isn't it great that there are men here to protect you? The guard was trying to coax Alex to give up. It seemed like he was really in a hurry. There's actually voice acting, but the noises from this cutting thing is so loud that you can't hear it. The door broke open. Behind the door, Alice was so scared that her small face was pale white. They looked at the girl with a pale white face. She couldn't suppress the twisted smile on her face. At that time, Alice suddenly looked behind the guard manager. Her eyes were full of surprise. That wasn't my laugh, it was pretty good. You don't think that you can deceive us with your little trick, right? But they heard an unfamiliar voice behind him at that time. Alice, close your eyes. As if Alice had guessed something, she immediately closed her eyes. What? Sorry I'm late. Of course. I'll come and pick you up no matter where you are. We'll talk later, let's go. Alright. And now we have added Alice to the old post-apocalyptic harem.
Based.
And now, Alice is here. And that's her information right there. We could do a little bit of dialogue as well. Let's see. Don't doubt yourself, Alice. You chose to be wild beasts when there were no orders. This isn't your fault. This gives you an idea how the game plays out. Again, very 60 seconds like. Nice little animations, a good little storyline is what to go alongside of it as well. So, you know, definitely want to keep you entertained. What didn't make this video be over on the Falcon Patreon, along with other exclusive long format Let's Play series. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you next time.